Gun Lawyer here from Munitions Group, coming to you from an undisclosed location in the state of Ohio, the great Buckeye State. As I said before, we have some toys today, some firearms that are regulated under the National Firearms Act as well as the Ohio Weapons Control Act. National Firearms Act, as many of us know, came around in 1934 in response to a lot of the gang shootings of the 30s from the Al Capone and Bugs and Moran's gang. And they regulated these firearms, not only machine guns such as the M16 we have here today, but also short-barreled rifles like we have here as far as an MPX that I've cut the barrel down on, a 5.56 that I've made very patriotic for my audience. These things are regulated. In addition to those, we have any other weapons, your pen guns, lighter guns, king guns, wall guns, any novelty guns. But generally speaking, what most people buy are the machine guns, these suppressors like a 9mm can, SBRs, and short-barreled shotguns. These are in fact regulated. You have to fill out a series of forms, in fact, to be able to own these, no matter what the media tells you. These are not something you can simply buy through the mail. You have to get them from certain people that are qualified to sell them, have the proper licenses, and you have to get approval and pay a tax, a one-time transfer tax of $200. Now, there's a lot of ways to buy these, and we're going to talk about those here in a later segment. But the point of today's video is that make sure that if you do own these, that they are properly registered, you use proper legal counsel when you're buying them. It is very important because if you're caught with one of these guns illegally, either unregistered or you chop down the barrel on your own rifle or combine components to make a short-barreled rifle, you're looking at 10 years in federal prison, and we don't want that. On top of that, you're also looking at a fine of $250,000. Now, yes, you can make your own guns. The one thing you cannot make, however, is a machine gun. You can make your own SBRs and your own suppressors, but you cannot make a fully automatic machine gun. The only machine gun civilians can buy without a license as a dealer is machine guns made before May of 1986 is generally the cutoff date, is what we call pre-86 machine guns. And the cheapest machine gun, you know, is a Mac or a Mac variant. It goes for anywhere $5,000 to $10,000 depending on the quality, on up, you know, to tens of thousands of dollars for very high-end machine guns. So we're glad you're here with us today. We just want to get some information out there. Yes, you can buy these things. Yes, they're extremely regulated, and unfortunately, yes, you go on a government list. So with that, we'll be joining you here soon on the range, and as always, be safe and carry on. Suppressed. Uzi! Empty.